Alright. For the first episodes of these things, I want to give a brief intro to what I either think what the anime is going to be about, or if I'm going to like it, so on and so forth. And my history with that said so anime. Either I watched it, didn't watch it, or how I felt about it just by looking at it. And then we'll watch the episode, come back to it. Only for the first episode. Either after that, you get the gist. Obviously, by the title, you can tell we're watching the first episode of Fooly Cooly. Now, Fooly Cooly has always been really weird. Everybody always tells me it's really weird, but it's really cool, and the art design is amazing, especially since season 2 and 3 just got announced for Adult Swim, and is gonna premiere I think next year, something along those lines. So I really can't wait to watch this one. I don't remember too much about the show. What I remember is by the end of the first episode, I think it was, there was a pimple and a motorcycle and a chick. I don't fucking know. But yeah, let's see what the fuck I'm talking about. Man, this show was a lot weirder than I remember it being. At first, I started to think that this show was about puberty. Like there was so many like relationship undertones and romance behind it that I thought it was gonna be the story of a boy and all the weird horn shit that was happening to him as it grew and all this other shit. I just thought like that's their way of showing like a kid's puberty and like all this other phallic thing, especially with his brother's love interest that he left while his brother went to go play baseball in America. I thought it was getting somewhere, and then after Haruko hits him in the face with the guitar and he goes the stupid pimple horn, whatever it is, and then this is where it confused the fuck out of me because I'm still really confused about it. The pimple grew into a robot that was fighting a hand. And it beat it, and then Haruko came and hit that robot, and then the robot becomes complacent and like very like, oh, okay. And she thought there was somebody in that robot. It's so fucking confusing. And now the robot is like making food. It's like rolling the bread because it's part of the family now, and fucking Naota's just like, oh, this is regular life. This shit is so ordinary. This shit made no fucking sense to me. I thought it was going one way, then it goes somewhere where I just don't get it. But man, I know that the same studio that animated this anime is the people who made Gurren Lagann, or animated Gurren Lagann, and those people ended up, well, they made Gurren Lagann and what was it, Neon Genesis Evangelion. And it was very prominent, especially with the way that it was so fluid, the animation. Everything was so, like, woo. It was so great. I really liked that. I can see that eventually those guys left to do Production IG, their own studio, which turned into Trigger. Eventually did Kill la Kill and, what was the other one? Space Luluco, all this other stuff. I see it, I can see it from here, from the beginning of Fooly Cooly. I also get a definition for the word Fooly Cooly, more or less, and it just kind of means sex, I guess. It's like fucking. What I also really like is the part where they take the meeting the dad and the grandparent and the grandfather, and it's just all manga. It's just voiceover. It's a visual novel. It's just like all manga the entire time. It was really funny. And again, what is it with this? And I keep choosing animes that have really dope endings. The ending to this, I remember watching the ending to this a long time ago. And I used to think, man, how did they do that? And I'm fucking like 12. I didn't 12, 13 when I first saw any episode of Fooly Cooly whatsoever. And now I know there's just a lot of stop motion animation at the end where you see like the Vespa just go through the streets of Japan and stuff. It was really fucking cool. I actually really appreciated that. Man, I'm kind of excited to keep watching this show just because I want to know what the fuck else is going on. So, if you liked what I had to say, or you want to see me continue and maybe help me figure out what the fuck just happened, or maybe I get used to this shit and I'll have a better opinion for it, just keep watching these videos. All right? Fucking don't hit me in the face with a guitar. I would love to be hit in the face with a guitar by a pretty girl.